What's good, YouTube? You know what it is. It's your boy CJ Fanatic back at it again with another video. And today I'm gonna be talking about the NBA, and what I want to talk about in particular are the Toronto Raptors. Now we all know over the past couple of years, Toronto has been one of the top teams in the East, always fifth or either sometimes even top three in the conference. But this year is something different about the Toronto Raptors. Currently, they have the best record in the Eastern Conference, one of the best records in the NBA. I think they're 51-17 or 52-17, something like that. But obviously, their problem has been being able to win in the postseason. Because in 2014, they were the third seed. They played the sixth seeded Nets. They lost to the Nets in seven. The following year, they got swept by the fifth seeded Washington Wizards. Then in 2016, they finished second in the East, and then they lost in the conference finals in six to LeBron. And then last year, they lost in the second round to the Cavaliers and got swept. But can this be the year where that changes? They're very deep. It's not really. When you look at that team on paper, it's like you would think they're maybe be like a third, fourth seed, but it's mainly It's mainly due to the play of how DeMar DeRozan has been playing this year. Many people have been sleeping on him. I feel like he's been an MVP candidate. Now he probably doesn't get that enough recognition because due to the seasons that LeBron, James Harden, Anthony Davis, Westbrook have been having. But I feel like he doesn't get enough recognition for what he's been doing this year with the Toronto Raptors. Now, obviously, it isn't just him. You have once again the All-Star and Kyle Lowry. He's been having one of his better seasons. And they have a very deep bench. They have a bench that could sometimes even be a starting lineup because they probably have the best bench in the league. I mean, probably the second best is probably Boston. Not Boston. Probably somebody like, I don't know, the Rockets. But they have a really deep bench. The bench is really good. And like I said, if they want to make it to the NBA Finals and win it all, that bench is going to have to continue what they're doing right now in the regular season and continue it into the postseason. That's obviously been Toronto's problem over the past couple of years. Players that they relied on in the regular season haven't been able to, turn it up a notch in the postseason. And a player in particular that hasn't really been at his best in the postseason for the Raptors has been Kyle Lowry. He's been shooting literally almost near 30% in the postseason. He hasn't been dependable in the postseason for the Raptors over the last couple of seasons. And you guys, DeRozan, I mean, he's not like shooting horribly. It's just not good enough to help his team get over that edge. And that edge has really been LeBron James the last 2 years because obviously, if you listen to this, they have their record in the playoffs over LeBron against LeBron the last two seasons in 2016 and 2017. They're 2-8. In 2006, they lost in 6 to Cleveland, 4-2, and then last year they got swept in the second round. So all that equals to a 2-8 record. Now, obviously, the Cavaliers haven't had their best season. They've had technically a down season for them, but you all know LeBron doesn't really care what goes on in the regular season. He cares. He becomes beast mode once it comes to the postseason. And he's technically been in beast mode his entire year due to having to carry the Cavaliers because of a lack of production. But I feel like, honestly, I feel like the Raptors could actually beat LeBron this year because I feel like LeBron, if he finishes fourth, he'll probably play somebody like maybe Washington, or maybe a chance they get even Philly, because Philly's only like a game out of third, fourth place. So if they play somebody like Milwaukee, Washington in the first round, especially when Washington gets John Wall back, maybe LeBron will be so physically worn out from having to go to war with those either Milwaukee or Washington, because Washington has been giving Cleveland problems. Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo, imagine having to guard him for a 7-game series. It gets tiring after a while, and I feel like LeBron will be worn out, and I think the Raptors will take advantage of that, and they'll be the year where they beat them. And I don't ain't talking about a 7-game series. I feel like they'll beat them in 5 or 6 games. You could call me crazy, trust me, I know what I'm talking about. This is the year when Toronto is actually going to be able to do it. I just don't see them losing this year. Now, I'm not saying they may not win. I'm not saying they're going to win the chip because there's no other team in the Eastern Conference that I think is going to beat Toronto in the playoffs. Because I feel like this is the year where they know that if they don't at least make it to the NBA Finals, then they're never going to make it to the NBA Finals. Or they're just going to have to wait till LeBron retires, But I feel like this is it. This is the year they have to put it all together and make it to the NBA Finals. I want them to make it to the Finals. like I say, that bench of theirs is really deep, and their bench could literally sometimes play a full quarter for them. That's how deep their bench is. And I want y'all to look at their bench when I finish with this video, because trust me, their bench is for real. Now, obviously, come playoff time, you're gonna need DeMar and Kyle Lowry to be on their A game. Players like Serge Ibaka, Valanciunas. You need those players to like be on their A game, because they haven't been able to do it over the past couple of years. But I think this is the year. I'm gonna end the video right here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I haven't posted in a couple of days, so I came out with a video today. Leave a like, comment, share this video. Get my views up. And once again, thank you for watching my videos. And CJ Fanatic out. Peace.